Changes in South Carolina's prison system are paying off for taxpayers.
It was a law that was passed in 2010 that cut down on the number of nonviolent criminals sent to prison. Our Capitol reporter Robert Kittle tells us that's meant state taxpayers have saved almost $500 million.
Stevenson Prison in Columbia is coming down because it hasn't been used in 5 years. The state has closed 6 prisons since 2010. That's when lawmakers passed a crime reduction and sentencing reform law. The state prison population was expected to grow to about 29,000 by now.
If we had 29,000 people, we would have had to have built probably 3 or 4 more prisons right now at a considerable cost to build a prison, and I'm not sure we'd be able to staff them.
Thanks to that law, the prison population is down, and not building those prisons has saved almost $500 million. The law locks up violent criminals longer, but keeps most nonviolent ones out of prison and under supervision instead by the Department of Probation, Parole, and Pardon Services. And Triple P stopped revoking parole for minor violations.
They can't afford to pay their fees, or they don't show up for a visit or something like that, and we will revocate them, send them back to court, and they ultimately end up back in the prison system. Not for committing another crime, just for not being able to meet some conditions.
The new law also led to programs like Jobs Not Jail, keeping fathers out of prison for not paying child support. Last year, they paid over $1 million in child support when they wouldn't have paid any if they were locked up. And that saved $10 million in prison costs.
It costs less, and we have better results. So it's one of those situations this is a no-brainer.
A recent study by Clemson estimates that the new law has meant 982 new jobs, people who would have been in prison but instead are out working and paying taxes.
That's had an economic impact of $37 million. In Columbia, Robert Kittle, 7 News.